All right, we're back for the last match with Jammin Legacy here with Black White Eldrazi Stompy, and we're on the play. Let's look at our hand. It's pretty good. We have turn 1 Endless One, followed by turn 2 Displacer or Reshaper, followed by turn 3 something else. So yeah, we're going to keep this. Don't have any really interaction, but we're just going to turn creatures sideways. I guess Displacer is a form of interaction. Opponent's mulliganing. You saw our last match. We clutched it out over Show and Tell through a Blood Moon, which is not a card that we can normally beat. So definitely check that game out if you haven't seen it yet. It was a very, very swingy game. All right. Opponent kept to 6. And play Disawon. And that's turn. See if we're into blue deck for the millionth time. We are. Okay. It's calling turn go. Interesting. Cavernous Souls was a good draw. That means we're just going to play a Displacer here, or a Matter Reshaper. I want to run it into a Lightning Bolt. So our opponent is F6 though, but doesn't matter. I guess not. That one. Something, a little trick opponents can do sometimes is like F6 through combat. I think they're F6. Could be a snake in our future. That was an insanely good draw. Don't really have any upside of playing that pre-combat, so hiya. The Caves of Koilos to play around like back to basics, I guess. Obviously, this was a Mimic. We would have played this pre-combat, but it's like there's going to be a Brainstorm here to hide something good. Oh boy, it's Sneak and Show. So, same matchup as last time. So he gets to play City of Traders. Gets 4 mana for sneak attacks. We're gonna take the Lotus Petal. We're not actually in a terrible spot because we get to have a Displacer, and he can't sneak attack something in this turn. There's the sneak attack. Yep. We know all the cards in his hand though, -1. We could assume that last card is some sort of threat. That card does not really have text, so we're gonna Hiya. So they're at 3 life. This should just lock up the game, this Displacer, because Grizzlebrand and Emrakul both won't do it. We could even flicker Thoughtknots here, but that means that we lose to like another threat. I guess we lose to another threat anyways. But then he draws one more card. So yeah, we're just gonna pass. I don't think our opponent has any outs with this. Like they need to hit runner on threats here. Yep, they don't have it. Nice. So Sneak and Show again. And we won game 1 this time, which was really nice. So we're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna bring in. Oop, we need Tournament as well. 9 cards, which sounds like a lot, but actually is what we need to do. Board out these guys. We do need 2 more cuts. When I bring in so many 2-drops, I usually like to cut like Chalice of the Void as you know, like I said, we're cutting so many cards. Like we're bringing in so many 2-drops that we're cutting so many creatures. We don't really want to be doing that. Let's go ahead and do something unorthodox and cut a Wasteland. Wasteland's not very good against them. We have so many lands in our deck. I'm not really comfortable cutting. Usually I cut a Lotus Petal, But when we know that our opponent's probably packing Blood Moon in the sideboard, we want something else. Um. Okay, so we have double Thorn. We have Krakus, so we're gonna keep this. We have double Thorn of Amethyst as well. Would love an Ancient Tomb. Ancient Tomb is definitely our best top deck by a pretty wide margin. Hopefully our opponent kind of keeps like an all-in turn one Emrakul hand and like gets punished. It's like that is not what he kept. Once again, I'm gonna not play the Krakus so it doesn't get opened up to a card like Wasteland or a card like Ghost Quarter. Scalding Tarn, Lotus Petal. Looks like he's going for it here. Or not. Okay. Not Seer is not a horrible draw. This name Eldrazi. Hello, Moto. Thank you. See if this gets Force of Willed. Does not. It's good for us. Next turn, we're probably just going to play the Thought-Knots here. Ooh, that's not good for us. If he goes like Sneak Attack here, we could lose. Oh, he can't because the Thorn of Amethyst, that's right. A Braid. Okay, that's fine. A Braid into Ponder, sure. We're just going to recast Thorn of Amethyst then. Chooses 2 Shuffle. Ooh, Chalice of the Void. Yeah, so now we're gonna recast the Thorn of Amethyst. We're gonna play Caracas. And then next turn we get to Ugin Thought-Knots here. Let's see what this is. Show and Tell, sure. We're gonna go ahead and put in Thought-Knots here. Puts in Sneak Attack, okay. Most likely gonna be a Grizzlebrand here. Yep. Go ahead and bounce that. Uh-huh. Fortunately, oh, he's dead here. He can't cast any spells because of the Thorn of Amethyst. That was a little silly. And I think we win. Yeah, none of these cards matter because... Has he played a land this turn? Oh, if he didn't, then we might be in trouble. No, he has not played a land this turn. Unfortunate. Um... Interesting. But he's still dead here, right? Because he plays a land, has to be like Snow Covered Island, plays yeah, we're gonna take the Lotus Petal. And Smasher should be lethal, right? Because he goes gain 7 goes up to 8 and then dies. Uh-huh. I think our opponent actually needed to not activate Sneak Attack here. And needed to do it on our turn. So I believe they're just dead with this, so we have uncounterable Rally Smasher. Yeah. All right, looks like we got there. We got a 3 and 2. We know all the cards our opponent has. He has Force of Will, but it's going to be uncounterable, and he can't cast Force of Will anyway, so the Thorn of Amethyst. Thorn of Amethyst is insane in this matchup. Very, very good. Yeah. Drawing 2 Lotus Petals is kind of what he needed. My guess is he drew both of them off the first Grizzlebrand, so he's like, okay, I could draw 7 more cards here. But definitely a little aggressive. Also, obviously, him not hitting an Emrakul was very fortunate for us, or like an Emrakul, like double Emrakul. Probably would have lost. Yeah. Ancient Tomb doesn't really matter. It's not cast Thought Nuts here and lose the game. And I believe this should be game. And he's done. Nice. Whew. Close game for sure. Yeah, we got our pity chest and qualifier point, and yeah, nice. I'll see you in the wrap up.